Good morning. It's a beautiful, quiet morning at Mount Rainier. It's about 7:30 and I'm up here at the Sunrise Visitor Center. Today's October 5th and the road's going to be closing up here on October 11th. So this is my last trip out here this summer. I'm going to be doing the hike to Dege Peak, and then if I have time, I'm going to also come back along the trail and head out the Huckleberry Creek Trail and go check out the Forest Lake Camp. So it's a beautiful morning. It's fresh, clear air. I saw 2 elk on the drive up, and I also heard a little bugling. So that's kind of exciting. So I'm ready to get started. So we're going to be heading up just a little bit to a ridge that goes kind of to the right here below these peaks. And as we're heading that way, then we're going to take a side trail and head up to the top of Dege Peak. We have joined up now with the Sourdough Ridge Trail and just making our way along. There were some birds down near the parking area, but so far up here it's pretty still and quiet. No birds. Another view looking back. Here's an opportunity to look north. I've come in about 1.2 miles now, and there have been about 3 viewpoints where you could see off to the north and get a good view. There are 2 wildfires in the area right now. One is up near Stevens Pass, Highway 2, called the Bolt Creek Fire. Then there's another fire down towards Packwood in the Goat Rocks area, called the Goat Rocks Fire, I think. And so those are putting quite a lot of smoke up into the air. But I think we're getting pretty good views just within a little radius here around the mountain, and the mountain sure looks clear and pretty this morning. Well, it's wonderful to be up here at the peak. I can see Mount Adams and 360-degree views. I'll give you a look in a minute here. Beautiful. Okay, I'm just finishing up here at the peak. Gonna head back down, go along Sourdough Ridge, out over here to the right, and then pick up the next trail. We're back to the junction where we came up this morning, and instead of going left and going back down, we are gonna go straight along the Sourdough Ridge Trail. We're now at the junction with the Huckleberry Creek Trail, and I've been here several times before but never checked it out, so happy to be going this way. We're going to go to the right. Let's see, Forest Lake Camp is where I'm headed. We would reach the park boundary in 8 miles. So here we go. I'm not going to go that far to the park boundary. Okay, I've just passed the high point, and we're going to be heading down now. A couple switchbacks. You can see where the trail goes a little bit towards the bottom of the picture and then into the gray rocky area. There's a little bit of breeze before I got up over the ridge. It's pretty still and just lovely quiet. Here's a pretty dramatic rocky bowl. Lots of crumbly rocks. Seen a couple chipmunks, but they have been pretty skittish. Okay, you can see where we're going to go up ahead here through the rocks and kind of over down a little bit more. Well, so far I've been the only one out here down in this little valley area, but I do hear 2 hikers coming behind me, which is actually kind of nice that there's somebody else around. Going back down in elevation now, so we're getting into a little bit thicker trees. You can hear some chipmunks clicking. And the red, I believe, is the blueberry bushes turning for the fall. Yep, blueberries. So that's where I came down through, over there. It's probably not the greatest light right now. I'm going to sit here and watch this hillside and then turn around and head up. Yeah, so I did see the 2 guys that were hiking behind me. They were starting up at sunrise, and they got a drop-off actually up there, and their family member is going to pick them up down at the park boundary at the Forest Service Road. So that's nice. They're just going to do a through hike on that. So they said I was welcome to go with them down to the lake, but I told them they didn't really want to go down because I was going to have to go all the way back up again. So right there where I stopped was elevation 6,000, and I think back up to the high point here is going to be 6,800. So it's not too bad. We're just going to take our time and get back up there. So we've come out of the tree section. I'm going to cross over to the other side of the boulder field, scree field, and then just keep going up. It's a good workout. I'm back up to the high point of the Huckleberry Creek Trail now, and I'm going to sign off. I'm at elevation 6,900 feet, and I have probably a mile and a half to get back down to the parking area, and that's just going to be downhill. It got kind of warm this last little bit here, but it went faster than I anticipated. So I don't know the full mileage, but I'll add that in the description below. So thanks so much for all your support, for your likes, and for watching, and I hope that things are going well for you, and I'll see you again soon.